Fungus.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. And with tip-off.
Thanks, BA.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup.
Let's go.
Andre Drummond is
Archie
out
is
there with
back
Ben Simmons.
on the line.
Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Durant shot is
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
What's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Now here's Curry. Irving up top. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Wiggins. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Counts a basket.
Sensational recognition. Green realizes immediately when one of his guys is open.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
One shot.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Now here's Wiggins. There's a minute 47 left in the first. That one is off. Nice D from Durant. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Tip.
Nice.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Texas positioning to draw the charge.
Thompson.
Hey,
Look, I love seeing Thompson convert through contact, muscling over whenever the D throws his way.
To the middle. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Curry with it. Irving picks him up. Curry, no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Simmons. Second chance shot. And he lays it in.
It's such a tenacious move. I mean, when you think about it, Simmons' teammates, they appreciate when he hustles and keep plays alive.
Pass to Looney. Outside. Green. Curry with it. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that.
Outside Irving. Beyond the arc.
Nice D, Vicky.
Warriors with the rebound. Wiggins outside. Stolen by Drummond. Irving, the pass to Simmons. Outside Curry. The kick to Durant. 4 seconds left. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offense.
And that does it for the first quarter. Nets out in front, up by 4. Let's take a quick break. And then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult, which is why they hold this game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Joe Harris out there with Patrick Mills.
Nice.
And it's Bruce Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Griffin in at the 4. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Porter against Brown. Pass to Poole. Back to Porter.
In one.
That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Harris on the wing. Outside Mills. Now here's Griffin. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that is shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
And the Warriors miss again.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Pulls it.
Nice D.
Harris misses. The Warriors trailing. Outside, Green. Driving in. And Aldridge with the block.
A quick leaper with good instincts. Aldridge can be so disruptive as a defender.
And the Warriors make some changes. Wiggins, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Klay Thompson in for Poole. And a change for the Nets. Claxton, he's checked in for Griffin. Curry's shot is off. Curry's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field.
Yeah, the casual fans know Curry. This is just a great offensive threat. I mean, he's much more than that. Very close to a complete play.
The offensive rebound. Brown can't hit. The Warriors have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Well, thinking of the rest of Curry's game, Chris, he doesn't have any weak spots.
Yeah, his defense has improved, and he's good help defender. Great vision. He's the most unselfish players in the game.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Simmons is checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Brown. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Harris. Here's Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. There are fans that hate on Draymond Green, but nobody can deny he's a winner.
I mean, he is a winner. He's found success at every level. He gives everything to the team. And, of course, he has the rings to talk all he wants.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup.
The ability to work angles and convert with either hand. I mean, Irving with a beautiful move there.
Pass to Curry. 34 seconds left in the second.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Here's Simmons. Can't get it to drop. The Warriors go the other way with it. Outside Payton. Now Thompson. He's covered by Curry. Curry against Simmons. Now here's Curry. Shot clock at 5. Over Durant. And the Warriors miss again.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Nets out in front, up 4. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's the Warriors with the ball, trailing by 4. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Wiggins against Drummond.
Wow.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Now Irving. Outside Durant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Think about it. He's such a uses his leg. That's my man, Stretch Armstrong. He's basically a 7-foot guard.
And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
Outside Irving. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And he can't get that one. Wiggins outside. Outside Curry. Looking to get back on track.
Wow.
And he lays it up and in. Curry's got 6.
Balance Curry has is insane. He's not going to overpower you with the strip, but he stays in control.
Curry passes to Durant. And Durant slams it home.
That's how you get your boys on the bench going crazy. What an incredible dunk by Durant. Never ceases to amaze me.
Golden State calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And the Warriors making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. He gets it in there.
Lots of contact that time, but still great body control.
The Nets with the lead. Outside Irving. Pass to Griffin. Now Harris. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. That one's good for 2. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I like when Irving turns on just amazing quickness on a drive from the speed guard.
Thompson outside. And here's Wiggins. Porter finds Curry from outside the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Wiggins left side. Inside. Good D by Simmons. And here's Brown for 3.
With the anticipation, the angles Clay takes defensively, it's really impressive.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets. They're up by 4. We've got... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
This is how you quarterback an offense. Sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. They've got Bruce Brown, Kyrie Irving out there with Patrick Mills. Then there's Blake Griffin, and it's Aldridge in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Looney. Wiggins with it. Thompson outside. Now Curry. Over Irving. Curry, no good. Thompson against Irving. Mills with the bucket.
Here's the thing. Irving draws so much attention from the defense. I mean, there's always a guy left wide open.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Yep, that one goes.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And that's shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Outside Mills. To the right side. Irving against Green. Griffin outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. The Warriors trailing. Green with the ball. Now Aldridge defending. Here's Wiggins. The rebound on the Nets. Outside, Brown. Right wing. Here's Irving.
Nice giving it.
The Warriors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. The kick out, Curry. Wiggins for 3. Kept alive. Looney. And it's in. And he's brought within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They lead by 2. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
He's been unguardable in this one. Getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense
Nice,
and delivering.
So the Nets making a switch here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Aldridge. Simmons comes in for Griffin. Durant, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Curry in for Mills. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what's doing now. Those players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high in this stage of the game.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
An intimidating big man. Physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to send shots away.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. 2-point game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And unreal. Great Isaiah Thomas. Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas. Kobe Irving might have the best handles he's ever seen.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Well, yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and the foul, that's got to be the game plan.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Thompson finds Green. Here's Wiggins. Back to Green. There's the triple. Wiggins, no good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
2K versus the world, and it's a finals edition this time. We're really excited to have some guests on the show today. We've got Bash World and King Jordan. Welcome back to 2K.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here, and we're definitely locked in right now.
We ready to go. We ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I remember last time we could.
The commute in full swing as we get set for basketball here in the center. Now it's ended up. Thank you. Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Made him out there with Horford. And it's Williams at the 5 for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. And there it is for us. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Here's Smart. Thompson with the rebound. Curry outside. And no good that time. Boston the other way. Outside, Smart. Pass to Tatum. Williams against Wiggins. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Brown. A three-pointer is right on target.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Down low. Looney. And he takes a fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely. Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Now, here's Brown. 17 points in his last outing.
Nicely.
Can't get it to fall.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Curry outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got to fight it. Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor and he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Now, Smart. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Smart kicks to Horford. This ball moved by Boston. 4 on the clock. Takes a 3. Tatum's shot is off. Warriors leading by 4. Now Curry. Saw him with 29 points last game. On deep. And that one is off. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Nice. On the court right now for the Celtics. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Williams. And it's White in at the point guard position.
And it's important that Porter stays aggressive. When he does this, it helps force the D's hand.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Celtics trail by 6. White the pass to Williams. The 3 from Tatum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Tatum's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Olden.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Now their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Poole. The kick out to Porter from past the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Brown outside. Williams. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Ayo, Jilin.
Wiggins is checked in for Porter. It's Thompson in for Jordan Poole. Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Wiggins passes to Curry. Thompson inside the line. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
That's Klay Thompson's strength on display. His ability to fire off the catch-and-shoot J. So dangerous.
Green against Horford. There's the pass to Williams. Outside, White. 5 to shoot.
Nice pick out.
Draymond Green grabs the miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Poked away. And here's Wiggins. 11 points last game. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break in the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a whoop. And that'll do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Klay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with Looney. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Passes it to Horford. Williams with the ball. Now Green defending. Into the lane. And a great assist by Curry. That one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Smart deciding where to go with it. There's Brown with the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the inside. Green kicks to Thompson. Outside Curry. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Now a moment to see the stats for Wiggins. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 5 rebounds and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up and he's really delivered.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, is patience and precision as a playmaker.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors leading by 5. Thompson passes to Curry. It's tipped and stolen by Horford. Here's White. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. White's got 5 points so far. Pass to Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry against Smart. Poked loose. Stolen by Smart. Thompson against White. Pass to Horford. Outside, Smart. On the wing, Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Left side, Smart. The kick out to Brown for the lead. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Warriors on top. They're up by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
You got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot.
Come on, fans.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Down in the front court along with Tagum. White is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. Here's Wiggins. And he finishes nicely. Wiggins has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Thank you, David. Thompson passes to Looney. Up top, Curry, guarded by Smart. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. That shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Green against Tatum. To tie it up.
Nice Green.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
.151 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum passes to Williams. Second shot opportunity. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Curry. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Nice baby again.
And it's Brown missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. A 2-point game. Here's Green. And
all his weapons, and Draymond Green ends up being the guy hurting you. What a huge shot.
Sige na. Sige na.
By Green.
Sige na. Sige na. Dribble na.
Great tee that time from Green. Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Looney. Curry against Tatum. Here's the teardrop.
Looney.
Looney's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
Can't waste any time here.
It's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And they go to the intentional foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Curry. And now they decide to foul attention.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line to the Warriors, Stephen Curry.
It's the first that makes it a 7-point lead.
Just a big defensive mistake there. I mean, it's like 3 points. You want to harass Steph, but when he goes to the free throw line, we know it's pretty much automatic. Always one of the league's best free throw shooters.
Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Guys, a chance to add to their lead.
If they get into double digits, that would make it a huge hill to climb.
Now here's Curry.
It's over.
Celtics. The finals are on right now, so we decided, hey, we lost last time. We like winning, so we're going to try to win today. We're rolling with the Warriors because I refuse to play the Celtics. Jordan, I know you're also a Lakers fan, so apologies for that, but this should be a great matchup. This is going to be a fun series to watch, and I have a feeling it's going to be a fun series to play right now.
Definitely. I took one.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Well, the Memphis.
I like that. Good stuff, Allie. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Okoro is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And Smitty, tonight's game features 2 outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions. That's what makes it great.
Here's Okoro, 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So he gets them both. Now Morant. Rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And it's always fun to see a defensive powerhouse like Evan Mobley. He savors any chance he gets to affect a shot or totally shut down an opponent.
Now here's Garland. That one drops forward.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Garland against Morant. Pass to Bane, to the paint. Here's Adams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Well, when you look at Mobley's collegiate stat line, blocks definitely jump out at you. He averaged almost 3 a game.
Well, BA, he obviously knows how to use all of his reach, but I'm sure he'll have to make some adjustments to be as effective here in the NBA.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Morant against Allen. And then
Not to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Here's Garland. Pass to Okoro. Markkanen against Brooks. Garland for 3. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. On the wing, Brooks. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one's on Darius Garland.
Real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Jackson. And it's Melton in for Bane. Now here's Sexton. LeVert outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
Yeah.
Anderson against Sexton. Clark, the pass to Morant. Now here's Clark. He's covered closely. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. On the take. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
They've got to be satisfied so far. They look cohesive to begin this game.
When thinking about Colin Sexton, the first thing that comes to mind is his burst. I mean, his acceleration is just tremendous. He can go from 0 to 60 like a race car.
D'Anthony Melton out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Over.
That's deep.
Melton outside.
Wow!
Clark with the slam.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. LeVert goes against Williams. LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got his first bucket of the night. You know, Grant, with Sexton, it's not just that he has speed. He actually knows how to use that speed as a weapon.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, defenders have to play out on him because of his three-point ability. So he'll wait to catch them and use his burst to blow by them, getting into the teeth of the defense and making plays.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's LeVert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Timeout call, Memphis. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed. And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Out left to the wing. Garland against Morant. Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. And a missed layup. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Allen against Morant. It's stolen by Love. 46 seconds left in the first half. Oh, and Jensen with the block.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
It's stolen by Love. Pass to Garland. It's rebounded by Memphis.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Morant. Yep, count it. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Grizzlies out in front, up by 4, and we'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And that'll about...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you gotta like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Okoro is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward.
And as great as Markkanen is on offense, his defense leaves much to be desired. Doesn't offer much defense as a post player at this point in his career.
Up top, Brooks. Allen defending. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Garland for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Garland's got 5 points. And for Markkanen and his defense, it's a work in progress. Grant, there's still some time for him to improve.
He's got a long way to go. Not a natural rebounder. He just looks a little uneasy when switched into ISO situations. Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, I just play with a lot of passion through adversity. No matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. Garland with the ball, guarded by Morant. 14 feet away. They get the rebound. Here's Mobley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he drops it first for the Cavaliers. Karis LeVert's checked in for Okoro. And it's Colin Sexton in for Garland. 1:21 left in the third. Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. He's got 10. Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Here's Sexton. Drilled from 11 feet out. Sexton's got his first bucket in this one.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Takes a 13-footer. Morant, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's Bane. He's checked by LeVert. And they pick up 2. Bane's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Down low. Here's LeVert. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
LeVert.
Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Morant against Sexton. Bane gets a very good look and converts. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
LeVert passes to Markkanen. Now LeVert. On the wing, Sexton. From deep. Offline. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Grizzlies leading by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside.
Nice.
Ja Morant is out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Bane in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And Jackson gets double teamed.
Nice.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Sexton finds Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Lets the 3 fly. He's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Back to Payne. Five on the clock. The rebound by Markkanen. The Cavs trailing. To the inside. No luck on that one.
Baby.
Pass to Jackson.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Timeout, please.
They're trailing by 5. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter here. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Brooks, he's checked in for Melton. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He was pumping them up, trying to rally them, saying, quote, "This game is ours. Don't back off now. Force mistakes with our defense. Work quickly at the offensive end and just keep attacking. Looking for a late burst, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. Launches it. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
41 seconds left to play in the fourth. The shot. And he buries it.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
What good day?
This play
One stop,
could decide
one stop.
the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, BA.
Here's Garland. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Adams.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cleveland calls timeout. They're down by 4. 27 seconds left in the fourth. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Garland.
Nice D, nice D.
Look at Adams using all of his aggressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Yeah, so you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
17 seconds left in the game, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
How can you not love a player like John Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Garland, the pass to Markkanen. And they recover it. Over to the left wing. The 3 from Okoro. Grizzlies with the rebound.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen, the 2 big men inside. Okoro out there with Darius Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the 3.
Nice D.
Garland, no good.
Yeah.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Morant drives in. And that one drops.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is serious and he's hungry. He plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little.
Nice. Yeah.
Garland against Morant. And Okoro pulls it down. There's a minute 47 left in the first. Garland against Adams. And the rejection by Garland. It's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. .135 left to play in the first. That one goes in. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. They will be facing a tough inside defender in Jaren Jackson Jr. Coach told me Jaren has a great sense of timing to disrupt inside shots. He can't depend on anything being a clean look at the basket. That's the challenge that the big man presents. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Love comes in for Jared Allen. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Okoro. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Morant surveying the D. That one, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Brooks against Markkanen. Here's LeVert. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. Williams, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's the Anthony
Wow,
Melton.
3 viewers.
Switching also for Cleveland. Sexton's checked in.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Now, here's Sexton. Love trying to break loose. Sexton's shot is good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Morant against Markkanen. Morant outside. Fires for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. It's a tie game in Memphis. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead.
Cleveland getting going here in the second. They've got Sexton. Kevin Love out there with Lowry Markkanen. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Stevens in at the 3 spot. Now here's LeVert. No points in the game yet for him. Over Clark.
Nice D.
It's off the back rim, no good.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Gets it to go. That one good from
Nice jump bang. Para magsikain mo jump shot.
Players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we really didn't appreciate a call.
Shot clock at 2, and it's blocked.
Nice D.
This is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot despite having an average wingspan. The whole phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Sexton. The offensive rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Morant passes to Clark. Kicks it to Williams. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant finds Melton. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
From 12 feet out. And it's LeVert missing. And it's Anderson with the ball for Memphis. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Morant softly takes in the floor. Morant's got 8 points.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Nice D. Wow.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Wow.
And that one's good. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Bain in for John Morant. The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
.23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here's Brooks. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Melton. For the three. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Wow.
Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Bain in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
Now here's Allen. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Okoro dishes to Mobley. Markkanen kicks to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Here's Garland. Sends it back.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
The Cavaliers trail by 10.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
Now, here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Memphis. And as much as Mobley helps you out of the offensive end, right here in game stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts with quick reflexes. Can slide his feet on the perimeter and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need?
Here's Garland. After Memphis gets the three. Up and in on the layup.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Bain passes to Brooks. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Over Garland. Jackson misses. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Outside, Markkanen. Outside, Garland. Now, here's Okoro. He's guarded closer. Floats one. Garland, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Adams dishes to Morant. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Garland looking it over. Lets it go with the 3. No good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Mobley. Colin Sexton is out there with the Coral. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Osman in at the small forward. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Looking to get back on track here. It's tipped. Morant against Sexton. Morant outside. A floater, and it's good on the way in.
Contact. Can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into the shot.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Denied by Morant. And here we go. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Morant passes to Bing. Here's Jackson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
This is what they want. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Memphis.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For John Morant.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Memphis. There's Garland. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Morant left side. 13 feet away. Good.
They smelled blood in the water. You could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Mobley the pass to Okoro. And it's good off the glass.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Memphis with the ball. 36 seconds left in the game. Here's Bain. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And the shot goes in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Nag-aay po tayo yung mga classic pagka-play. Paano ka mga 90s, mga 2000, naina po na lang.
So no problem for Memphis as they get
bakit natin? Woo! Grabe pa. Manuhay ba mga tibay?
There's never any doubt in my mind because I'm the best in the world. It's fact. I'm the best. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't want to believe it, but it's the truth. I'm the best. And I'm just convinced, you know, these fellas, how dare them challenge me with someone with primitive skills? They're just as good as me.
Swish.
Back of the 7 on some ball. I feel the president on my wrist and I got frosty. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost you. Slowing it down, move up. Man, my jewelry like some laser beams. Step out with your lady. On Maybelline. Ibuprofen in my got them recipes, boss. Shooter like stuff, I just hit the 3 and I wouldn't even let me come for your rapper. Just hit the stapler. About the book. And love it, just keep it. I just keep it pushing. My baby mama knew the job was crooked before they took it. Can't train records, we run it. Just touchdown in the airport, Louis V backpack full of them hundreds. Clean in that between. The gangster not no lover. Grammy after party. Party like we wanna ball. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost you. CEO rapping, I'm Freddie Kane, I'm on some balls. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost you. Pull up to your house over there. No hot 100, I'm a hot boy with some fun. Cash money came and my son, and you my youngest son. See my first back in 90. And I've been since you rockin' the gummy fade. Love my cup with this like some lemon. Big B yellow. We're winning game, loaded. Ain't that the type on your Twitter page. Freddy Krueger. I'm creeping on them. Say they ain't lose sleep. Tell them I'm sleeping. Baby tripping, the name like all the people. Control around your power.
I'm gonna roll with Wiggins and Bash and King Jordan. What you guys roll with?
I am rolling with Jason Tatum. You know, we can call him the next Kobe Bryant that we seeing, you know, come alive. And I think that we're going to be great. So I'm ready.
I'm going with my guy, Jalen.
Downtown. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Patrick Beverly out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Towns in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3. As a player, Clark, it must be hard to keep your emotions in check on opening night.
Yeah, more of a relief than anything else, BA, especially after you've been around for a couple of years. I only played the equivalent of 5 years, so I only had a handful of opening nights, but always special. And even as a broadcaster, I think it's exciting to see the start of a new season because that hope that everybody has.
Nice team,
The shot by Russell, no good. Brooks against Towns. Brooks outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Bain. Adams inside. Guarded by Edwards.
Wow.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Outside Russell. From the baseline. And the basket by Towns.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket. And you look at Towns, he's been a fantastic outside shooter since coming into the league. It's a hallmark of what makes him so dangerous. Inside, but he's a lethal jump shooter as well.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
Wow.
And then Morant with the dunk. So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
And with Towns in his shooting, he's actually the Minnesota franchise leader for made threes.
How about that? Took over that record, BA, in 2021. Amazing on several levels, no matter how you look at that stat. The fact he's 7 feet and the fact he did it so quickly, mind-blowing.
Here's Towns. And it's good, but time running down on the shot clock. Towns has gotten his second bucket on the night. Here's Bain. Beverly defending. Bain, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
That's good from Beverly. The assist by Russell.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Morant. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Jackson. Williams is checked in for Brooks. And it's Melton in for Bain. Here's Morant over McDaniels. Hits the front of the rim and out. Pass to Beasley. Here's Reed. Beasley finds Reed. Misses it close. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Beasley and Okogie on the perimeter. McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at point guard. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that. The three ball. That shot missing. And it's Memphis the other way. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. Double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded him inside.
McDaniels, that's good.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. Easy to see how creative he is on this feat.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position, those two are ones that stick out the most.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Shots good by Morant.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:10 left to play in the first half. Edwards against Brooks. Pass to Morant.
Stop.
Good work defensively by Russell. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
The size, the change of pace, the shiftiness of Russell. A hard guy to defend without foul.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Jackson on the wing. Reed defending. Jackson can't get it to go. Minnesota with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Towns. They get it again. Reed finds Russell. Beverly outside. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. The shot no good. Up top Brooks. Started by Edwards. Oh, and Towns with the block. Outside Edwards. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Minnesota. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive end.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie, it's Minnesota out in front at the half. They lead by 9 points. How about you, Shaq?
18%.
Thanks for joining us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The Timberwolves shooting only 36% so far in this game. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Clock is at 3. Beverly for 3. And Morant clears the board. Memphis trailing here. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Russell. Here's Towns. Back to Russell. Beverly outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Beverly's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Back to Morant. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter.
That was sweet, guys. The hustle, the grit. Didn't back down from pursuing the board at all.
Beverly, the pass to Russell. Wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 2 on the clock. That's short off the rim.
You know, if you follow the career of Russell, he's never had a chance to get completely comfortable, in my opinion. Tough breaks for him in his journey thus far.
Here's Brooks. It doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Towns against Adams. 20 feet out. Another miss by Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Jackson. Over Beverly. Jackson can't get it to go. Beverly, left side. To the left side wing. No good with a jumper from the wing. And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. Time for a quick break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Timberwolves. Russell the 1, Beasley the 2. Josh Okogie is out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Reed in at the center position, locking down the middle. Morant. No, they battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Melton against Beasley. Back to Russell. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Jackson. Russell's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Morant against Beasley. And another miss by Memphis.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Okogie. And it's Beverly in for Beasley. Good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Russell. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Russell against Morant. And on the shot.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting. And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Russell. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Pass to Bain. Here's Adams. Back to Brooks. Off target from 3-point range. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Downs passes to Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. Russell from outside. Another miss by Russell. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Pass to Morant. Tries to break his ice. The shot off that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game. Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And very close to making the shot, but instead he'll go to the line for 2 on the shooting foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks.